Hello, hello, my lovely angels. This is your girl Sim back with another episode of the Sim Squad. Hi. Today I have three Eilish perfumes for you. The three Billie Eilish perfumes from you. I'm not too sure if I can lift this up. Yep, there you go. Yeah. Before I start, actually, just giving you guys a little bit of an update. For everybody who has checked up on your friends, relatives, or just creators you know in the UAE, we are safe, we are okay as long as we follow the protocol that's been set by the government. Whenever we get the notification, or actually it's more like an alert, which kind of scares you, whenever you get the alert, we actually heart skips a beat and skips a couple of beats actually. And yeah, it is a little bit of a situation going on. And while times are very uncertain, we have confidence in the leaders of the UAE that they will do the right thing. They have been so far. As long as we follow protocol, don't go out, step out only when necessary. When you get alerts, go indoor, stay away from windows and everything, we'll be fine. So yes, while it's been a little difficult and it's a little scary, because we are currently in war, and just wanted to tell everybody that we are safe. Just keep praying for us, keep us in your thoughts, send positive energy as much as you can. Unfortunately, such things we don't learn from history, and it'll keep happening. I've given up hope, to be honest with you. This is just going to be part of our life. And yes, we've been hearing interceptions and everything, but touch wood, nothing has come into the city. It's always the debris that's causing most of the damage over here. That's why whenever we get the alert, we just go indoors, stay indoors, stay close to your loved ones. I just feel a little bad for people who are alone. Please message me if you're in Dubai, if you need any help, if you need any mental support. Just, we have a hotline as well, by the way, from the UAE. I'll try to put the number over here. I don't know the number exactly, but if you ever feel lost or hopeless or anything, you can always call that number, and they're here to support us. Anywho, that was a little update about life in Dubai right now. Here are the three Eilish perfumes for you today. I'm doing things that make me happy during this time, because honestly, if I don't continue my life as is, it's going to get very, very stressful for us. So let's just try and do our best and hope for the best. So the first one, of course, you guys know this one. You know how much I love this perfume. I've used it a lot during winters. Unfortunately, this was catching dust at the back of the my cabinet, because I was using a lot of the Middle Eastern alternatives for this one. And this guy is probably my favorite chocolate perfume in my collection. This is the Eilish, just Eilish, or some people call it Eilish No.1. On Fragrantica, this has got 4.15. The top notes are sugar, red berries, mandarin, and orange. So in the opening, you do get a little bit of these peppery, spicy notes along with this camphorous medicinal thingy, which I really like. Now that's the polarizing part of this perfume, because some people absolutely adore, like myself, that medicinal vanilla. Others might not necessarily enjoy, which is why I always say this is not a blind purchase. You cannot just blind buy this perfume. You need to try it. But that medicinal quality is just that initial whiff for people who assume that this is going to be a super gourmand perfume. But this has layers. So it opens, yes, you have like that little bit of sugary mandarin orange, almost smells candied. But in the middle, then you get your vanilla, cocoa, spicy notes, and rose. Honestly, the rose over here is probably just adding some amount of depth and sweetness, but otherwise I don't really smell it. What I mostly smell in this perfume is a whole lot of cacao, vanilla, your amber musk in the dry down. They say that woody notes are there as well, maybe as supporting notes, but not really present as much as you would expect as base notes. It dries down to a beautiful chocolatey vanilla. Now, this perfume, by the way, depends on when you wear it. So if you're wearing it during winter, it smells fluffy, light, slightly powdery even. But if you wear it in summer, it somehow translates as a very thick, syrupy, heavy perfume. So I reserve this perfume purely for winter wear. Now, before I continue, all of these, they have This is probably the most long lasting and projecting of them all, and this I would say projects around 1 to 2 feet and lasts for about 6 hours before you need to touch it up. It does stay as a skin scent for the rest of the day till you wash it off. But if you are expecting it to project like crazy, it won't. You'll need to respray after every 4 hours at least. There are a couple of Middle Eastern counterparts. So you have your Latafa Nebras, which you guys knew that I loved a lot. There's Paris Corner Sweet Surrender and Mason Asrar's Soiree, which I don't have. The rest of the perfumes I do have. As a matter of fact, the Paris Corner one was very, very subtle and nice to wear on daily basis. I feel this is a very unisex perfume. Because of that camphorous quality, I feel a guy or a girl can pull this off really well. My rating for this, I guess I would give it a 7.5 out of 10, just because I can't always wear it. There was a time I had given this a 10 out of 10. I remember Nebras was like 10 out of 10 for me. But for me right now, because this perfume is, I guess it's like a slightly older DNA now, and I don't reach for it as often as I should. And also because it's impractical where I live, I can only either wear it when I'm cozying up at home, or if I'm going for outings at night for dinner or something, and I'm planning to stay indoors. Or I can wear it during fall winter, which is the time I actually gravitate towards perfume like this anyways. For this, I'm not going to give a personality or a character. Instead, I was thinking of giving it a core. So for this, it is very croquette. And I don't know why. In my notes, I've put this as Hogwarts house as well. You know me, how much of a Harry Potter buff I am. So yeah, this would definitely be a Hufflepuff perfume. Actually, you know what? Hufflepuff and probably Gryffindor can share this together. Now, next from the lot is Eilish No.2. That's the bottle. Oh, by the way, I didn't speak about the bottle. So a lot of people get put off by the bottle. I get it. But for me, it is unique. It's very, when she released this perfume, Billie Eilish, I was like, wow, this is so her. It's very, what do you call it? For lack of better word, I would call it a little bit of sensual vibe. Yeah. Now, this one I did not expect it to be. The first time I smelled this, I was like sold, first of all. I was like, yeah, I need this perfume. But it was so different from the first one. And I did not expect a celebrity perfume to smell like this, because this smells very niche. See, I don't even have to smell this drip. I can just smell it instantly in the air. It smells like rain. It smells like a forest. It's dark. It's the mountain forest, not like your regular on the ground forest. I don't know why am I saying that. But like it smells like a mountainous forest. It's nighttime. The moon is out. I wouldn't call this a vampire perfume. I would call this more like a werewolf perfume. It smells dark, but also like it just rained and stopped, and now you can smell the forest in its entirety. Surprisingly, it's not got very high ratings on Fragrantica. It's got only 3.7. Opens quite fresh, by the way. You get the bergamot, apple, your incense from the get-go. Now, this bergamot and apple note, it's very masculine. Let me just put it out there. This perfume is unisex leaning masculine. So a guy can easily pull this off, but that's why I'm dressed up like this, because this perfume is very androgynous. I get her vision. It's beautiful. Then comes your middle notes of black pepper, papyrus, and poppy. I don't know the poppy part, but yeah, I do feel like it gives like this very dark academia is like the best way I can put it. Oh, there, I just revealed the core for you. So it's very dark academia. So you get that spicy black pepper, and it's quite strong, but it's not tickly in the nose. Because of those initial sweet apple note and your bergamot, it smells quite refreshing, to be honest with you. But then the base is your Palo Santo. Thank you for the person who corrected me. I know I keep saying Palo Santo. Palo Santo, ebony, which is your dark wood, your vanilla and musk. So once it starts drying down, you feel this heaviness from the incense and Palo Santo. It's almost ritualistic. Like it smells, I don't know how to say it. It's like a little ominous as well, but it's very mysterious. In the complete dry down, you smell that petrichor along with your spiced, woody, incensey perfume. It's gorgeous. I felt like it's very ritualistic. I know I'm repeating myself, but somehow it feels like it rained. It's like the moon is out and it's dark and you can smell the forest, but then you're conducting a ritual where cleansing ritual or something where you are using Palo Santo incense and it gives a very cozy, comforting vibe, but in a very slightly ominous way. It's mysterious. Let's just call it that. I don't know why I'm saying that, but it like reminds me like okay, let me not go there. It kind of reminds me like you're summoning a loved one or something in a ritual. Okay, guys, I don't do stuff like this. It's just my imagination, like spilling out and how I feel about certain perfumes because of all the movies and books I've read. I like associate things in this way. But yeah, like the core, I've literally written witchy, dark academia, and also as the Hogwarts house, I've chosen Slytherin. I don't know of any Middle Eastern counterparts, but I did. It does remind me of this perfume I had reviewed a long time ago, and I believe it was from China, if I'm not mistaken. It was one of the niche brands called Chikio, and I think it was literally called Mountain Rain, and it reminds me of that perfume. It's definitely unisex, leaning masculine. Like I said, this one is a 10 out of 10 for me. It's so beautiful. It's unique. It just puts me in a very comforting mood. But I do see this also being an intimidating perfume for some. Now, last but not the least is Billie Eilish No.3. That's the bottle. I really like the color on this one. It's gorgeous. I wonder, like, the next one, which color will she release? I'm assuming it would be rose gold or silver or even a dark brown, maybe. Like, but this with this metallic finish. Very beautiful. Oh my gosh. And this is like so different from the others because this is quite spicy. And a lot of people are calling this a festive, Christmassy kind of perfume, but I don't associate it with Christmas or the holiday season. This again to me is a spicy, comforting scent. On Fragrantica, it's got only 3.81. Now, it has a lot of notes which I really, really like, opening with pink pepper. Jasmine, pink pepper, and orange blossom. Three notes. If it's in a perfume, I'll automatically assume that I'm going to like it along with some citruses and stuff. And this one has that. In the middle, you have fir, cedar, and saffron. And in the base, you get musk, amber, and oak moss. Now, the moment I saw cedar, saffron, oak moss, I was like, oh, BR540. And yes, it smells like a citrus, spicy BR540. Now, if you were tired of that BR540 DNA, and especially if you do not like that medicinal note in that, saffron in here is not medicinal at all. This one is actually a very gorgeous take, which is why I'm saying this is not reminding me of a festive season. This is more like an upscale mall. Probably like during winter, this is what they spray in the mall. It's peppery, spicy, fresh at the same time. It's a little airy because of that oak moss, but also very, very grounded. It's so beautiful. This one also for me was like a 10 out of 10. The problem is, the reason why I can't give it a 10 out of 10, I'm giving it a 9 because this is the least performing from the lot. By the way, the pepper in this is strong enough for it to tickle your nose a little bit, you know. So yeah, if you like spray a lot of it, you might end up sneezing like I did because I just went, you know, when I got excited, I was like, wow, this is so beautiful. So yeah, be careful of how many sprays you spray. Spray a few instead, like respray after every 2 hours. And this one for sure, I need to decant it because you can't really carry this bottle. It's a little awkward to spray as well. So what I do is, yeah, see, I keep it, actually it should be like this. So I keep it like this and I spray it like this. See, it's a little tough to hold this bottle because there's no grip at all. But yeah, that way. The most dominant note, which stays through and through till the end, would be your pink pepper and grapefruit. Do you know where I'm going now? Like pink pepper, grapefruit, and then that airy, very beautiful posh DNA of BR540. But till the end, I can smell that beautiful grapefruit and the pink pepper in the dry down. Hours pass by, still smell it, which is amazing. And I love this perfume so much. Only reason I gave it a 9 out of 10 is just because of that longevity issue. Middle Eastern counterpart, I don't know of any. This again is unisex leaning masculine. But I see all these perfumes, I will wear it. Like I will wear it, especially if I'm dressed up the way I am right now, you know. But I don't see why a woman cannot wear these because they are not leaning too masculine. Thank God none of it has any lavender, because if this perfume had a little bit of aromatics, maybe it would have turned a little too blue and masculine. This again is a little cold weather, but I guess I can pull this off in fall as well. And the core for this, I gave it as soft goth. So it is still dark, it is still goth, it is still mysterious, but in a soft way. That's why I say a woman can pull this off for sure. The most difficult one to pull off probably is this one, the Billie Eilish 2, which is a little tad bit too masculine because of that darkness and everything that I said before. But this one is fresh. It is nice. It's airy. So I guess anyone can wear this. And the Slytherin house I gave this to was definitely Ravenclaw, because they're a little like academic and everything, but also um, probably like the most sensible of the lot. So yeah, Ravenclaw for you. So guys, that's it. That's what all the Eilish perfumes I have. It's just 3 of them. I know they have this dice one, and there's a new one as well. I know she released something else, or was it Ariana who released it? So I know, like I've drifted away from Middle Eastern and perfumes because, like I explained before, and for everybody who didn't catch it in my previous video, I'm working for Khadlaj Perfumes now, so I can't really review Middle Eastern perfume because it's a conflict of interest, and I've signed documents, so it's illegal for me to do that. If I could, I would continue doing Middle Eastern perfumes. You know my love for it. I still have like a whole collection, and God forbid, if I ever move away from the job, I will continue doing it. But for now, I'm focusing on Western perfumes, your niche perfumes, and celebrity perfumes. Thank you for everybody who's recommended me celebrity perfumes, which is why I actually did this video. Someone recommended the Lalique perfumes, which I will do very soon when once I get the perfumes, because I need to build a collection. And again, I'm building a fragrance wardrobe, which I'm trying first and then buying, and not just blind buying for the heck of creating videos for you guys. So if I like it, I'll buy it. So even the Laliques, I will try them out first in a mall or something. If it is not there, it's not available, it's only online, or if it's discontinued and somehow I find something, I'll rely on the reviews and everything for it, and think if I would actually like that perfume, right? Especially once you can compare it to other perfumes and stuff. Okay, I'm rambling on. So that's it for today, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.